Hello everyone, I'm going to read the kinds of announcement regarding the call for PhD application to Hungary. So I'm going to read because it is my personal interest, and also I think it could be help like kinds of information to you, and I think reading is also my favorite, so I'm going to read it for you guys. So let's read with me together. Thank you. Call for applications for doctoral programs 2022-2023. Stipendium.Hungaricum.hu. 1. The Stipendium Hungaricum Scholarship Program. Missions of the program: available scholarship types, study levels, study modes, provisions covered by the scholarship, eligibility, eligible sending patterns, non-eligibility, supervisor, available host institutions and study programs, orders of selected study programs, language of study programs, studies in English or other foreign language, studies in the Hungarian language. 3. The application process, the application timeline, application documents to be submitted to Tempus Public Foundation, basic application documents, additional documents for art applicants, additional documents for self-finance applicants who wish to contribute their studies with the scholarship. Missing documents: submitting the application to Tempus Public Foundation, application to the standing partners, flowchart of application process, selection procedures. First round of selection, technical check and domination of sending partners January-February 2022. Second round of selection, the institutional evaluation March to May 2022, allocation of admitted applicants May to June 2022, acceptance of the scholarship. Acceptance of scholarship for approved scholarship holders. Acceptance of scholarship for conditionally approved scholarship holders. 4. Studying in Hungary. Any possible changes in the entry and enrollment system due to the COVID-19 pandemic situation will be posted on our website. Yes, stipendiumhungaricum.hu. Please consult the website regularly. Visa applications, arrival and enrollment, rights and applications, operational regulation, GDPR and student contract, staying in Hungary, other scholarships and double financing, termination of scholarship status. 5. Contact details. 6. Annexes. 1. The Stipendium Hungaricum Scholarship Program. 1.1 Mission of the program. The Stipendium Hungaricum Scholarship Program was launched in 2013 by the Hungarian government with the aim of providing opportunity for foreign students to pursue their higher education studies in Hungary. The core mission of the program is to increase the number of international students in Hungary and to encourage Hungarian higher education institutions to attract top foreign students. The scholarship program is managed by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade and coordinated by Tempus Public Foundation. The program is based on bilateral educational cooperation agreements signed between the ministries responsible for education in the sending countries the territories and Hungary. Currently, more than 80 sending partners are engaged in the program on 5 different continents, and the geographical scope of the program is widening each year. The scholarship program offers both full degree and partial study opportunities in 3 cycle degree structure: bachelor's, master's, and doctoral programs, mostly in the English language. However, other foreign language study programs are also available in the frame of the Stipendium Hungarikum Scholarship Program. Students can also apply for the 1-year Hungarian language preparatory training course, following which they can pursue their higher education studies in Hungarian language. Stipendium Hungarikum scholarship holders are encouraged to focus on their academic advancements during their stay in Hungary. As all their tuition fees are covered, and their accommodation and living costs are supported as well, upon finishing their studies, a European degree in hand provides graduates with a wide range of opportunities in the global job market. Since 2013, the number of Stipendium Hungarikum scholarship holders has grown significantly, at the same time increasing the ratio of self-paying international students in Hungarian universities. Between 2013 and 2019, the ratio of international students studying in Hungarian higher education institutions has doubled, and the ratio of Stipendium Hungarikum scholarship holders among them has troubled. As a result, the numbers of study programs taught in foreign languages has tripled in Hungarian universities since 2015. The number of both Stipendium Hungarikum applicants and awardees is continually increasing, as well as the numbers of available scholarship places. In 2021, nearly 50,000 applications were received and more than 4,700 scholarships were awarded, showing that since it launched, the Stipendium Hungarikum scholarship has become a program of excellence. 1.2 available scholarship types, 1.2.1 study level. Stipendium Hungarikum scholarships are available for bachelor's, master's, 1-tiered master's, doctoral, non-degree programs, preparatory courses, and postgraduate specialist training courses. Please note that this call for application is for doctoral programs only. Please find here the call for the applications for bachelor's, master's, 1-tiered master's, non-degree programs, and postgraduate specialist training courses here. Important note: applications are only accepted for bachelor's, master's, 1-tiered master's, non-degree programs, and postgraduate specialist training courses, or for doctoral programs. Therefore, please consider carefully your selected programs. Available scholarship types. So duration, full-time or partial exchange, qualification at the end of the program, full-time and partial exchange, available study modes. Degree program, doctoral programs, 2 + 2 years and 1 or 2 semesters, doctoral degree and certificate of completion, and full degree and partial program. Okay. So note about doctoral programs in Hungary. The duration of doctoral program is 8 semesters. Doctoral programs are divided into 2 different phases. The first phase 4 semesters is for professional training and research, while the second phase 4 semesters is for research and dissertation. At the end of the first 4 semesters, doctoral students are obliged to take a complete exam where the educational and research progress of the student is evaluated. Doctoral students can only continue with the second phase of their studies upon the successful completion of the complex exam. The amount of the monthly stipend is different. Is the 2 phases of doctoral programs. Please see section 1.3 about financial details and selection, and section 3.1 about the details of application for doctoral programs. 1.2 study modes. Both full degree and partial exchange study modes are available in accordance with the relevant bilateral educational cooperation agreement. Full degree programs are programs that lead to a doctoral degree. Partial exchange studies are 1 or 2 semester long exchange studies. If the partial exchange study are part of the student's degree studies in their sending higher education institution, those who apply for partial exchange studies must be registered in and must have a student status at a higher education institution that operates outside of Hungary. In this case, applicants can only apply to those study levels they are attending in their sending home institutions, example doctoral level. In case partial studies are not part of the student's degree studies in their sending higher education institutions, a student status at a higher education institution that operates outside of Hungary is not needed. Partial exchange studies are available for up to 1 academic year, must be completed by 30th June and cannot be extended. Please be extra cautious when selecting your preferred study programs in the online application system, as most of the study programs are offered both as full degree and partial study programs. Therefore, those programs appear twice. Please make sure that you select the program marked by the study mode of your desired, because it is not possible to change the study mode after submitting your application. 1.3 provisions covered by the scholarships. Tuition-free education, assumption from the payment of tuition fee, monthly stipend, doctoral level. According to the current Hungarian legislation, the monthly amount of the scholarship is HUF 140,000 CCA EUR 390 for the first phase of the education for semesters, and HUF 180,000 CCA EUR 500 for the second phase for semesters for 12 months a year until completion of study. Please see details in section 1.2.1. Accommodation contribution free dormitory place, or a contribution of HUF 40,000 a month per month to accommodation course for the whole duration of the scholarship period. Please note that if the student does not live in the dormitory, then the HUF 40,000 per month is a contribution to that rental course, and bigger cities, especially in the capital city, This contribution would not cover the full amount of the rental costs. Medical insurance. Healthcare services according to the relevant Hungarian legislation Act LHH of 1997, National Health Insurance Card and supplementary medical insurance for up to HU F 65,000 CCA EUR 180 a year per person. Please bear in mind that these provisions are only a contribution to the living expenses of the scholarship holders. It means that it does not fully cover all the cost of living, and the students need to add their own financial resources in order to cover to all living expenses in Hungary. In Hungary, all applicants are highly advised to check expected living expenses both in Hungary and in the city that they wish to live in before applying. Please do check our cost of living calculator by checking here, right? So we can check this one and see if you are interested in it. You can just check through the link provided here so that you can see the expected living cost. So we can choose, you can see it here, both of us here and the city, and you can see the cost here as well. You can check in more detail, just example for you, Then 2, eligibility, 2.1, eligible standing partners. The Stipendium Hungaricum program is based on effective bilateral educational cooperation agreements between the Hungarian Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade or its legal predecessor as regards the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship programs. The Ministry of Human Capacities and the partners ministry responsible for higher education applications will be considered eligible only if the applicant is nominated by the responsible authorities of the standing partner. For full-time programs, students can apply from the following standing partners: Arab Republic of Egypt, Argentine Republic, Belarus, Bosnia, and Herzegovina, Democratic Republic of Southern and Principe, Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Federative Republic of Brazil, Georgia, Islamic Republic of Iraq, Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Japan, Kingdom of Cambodia, country, Kingdom of Morocco, Kingdom of Thailand, Kurdistan regional government, Iraq, Kyrgyz Republic, Laos People's Democratic Republic, Mongolia, Montenegro, Oriental Republic of the Rugus, Pacific Alliance member states, Czech, Colombia, Mexico, and Peru, State of Palestine, People's Democratic Republic of Algeria, People's Republic of Bangladesh, People's Republic of China, including the Shudak scholarships, Republic of Albania, Republic of Angola, Republic of Azerbaijan, Republic of Belarus, Republic of Cabo Verde, Republic of Czech, Republic of Costa Rica, Republic of Colombia, Republic of Ecuador, Republic of Ghana, Republic of India, Republic of Indonesia, Republic of Iraq, Republic of Kazakhstan, Republic of Kenya, Republic of Korea, Republic of Kosovo, Republic of Liberia, Republic of Mali, Republic of Moldova, Republic of Namibia, Republic of North Macedonia, Republic of Panama, Republic of Rwanda, Republic of Serbia, Republic of Seychelles, Republic of Sierra Leone, Republic of Singapore, Republic of South America, Republic of the Sudan, Republic of the Philippines, Republic of the Union of Myanmar, Republic of Tajikistan, Republic of the Marshall Islands, Republic of Turkey, Republic of Uganda, Republic of Uzbekistan, Republic of Yemen, Russian Federation, Saint Lucia, Socialist Republic of Vietnam, State of Eritrea, State of Israel, Sultanate of Oman, Syrian Arab Republic, Tajikistan, Taiwan, the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, Tunisian Republic, Turkmenistan, Ukraine, United Mexican States, United Republic of Tanzania. So the pathway change in study programs, students can apply for the following sending partners: Beliers and Bonnier, and so many different country here, and which is very difficult to pronounce. So you can just wait, and then whether you have your own country in here or not, so that you are eligible to apply for that. So here I am from Cambodia, so we also have kinds of that one for the first reading here. So we are here, Kingdom of Cambodia, over here. Where's it? Kingdom of Cambodia. Yeah, Kingdom of Cambodia. All right, so let's check another one. Please note that the program is implemented through direct cooperation with the responsible authorities of the sending partner. The application does not have any additional costs. Therefore, we highly suggest you not to apply through any agencies. 2.2 Non-eligibility applications will not be considered in the following cases: Hungarian citizens, including those with a dual citizenships, persons granted a refugee status, persons enjoying temporary protection, persons admitted for subsidiary protection, and persons granted Hungarian protection. Please note that this requirement is not only for the applicants but for scholarship holders as well. It means that, example, if you obtain a Hungarian citizenship or a refugee status during your study in Hungary, you automatically lose your scholarship status. Applicants with a citizenship different from the sending country, for example, only a Brazilian citizenship can apply through the Brazilian sending partner. Applicants applying for bachelor's, master's, one higher master's, and non-degree programs within the SH program in the same application around those former stipendium Hungarian scholarship holders who were awarded scholarships for full degree studies and who are now reapplying for full degree or partial change. Study in the same cycle of education, doctoral level. Therefore, those stipendium Hungarian scholarship holders can apply for the program who apply to continue their studies at the different cycle of education. Example, master student scholarship holders can apply for doctoral studies, or who are now reapplying for the program, or any cycles of education while they still have a scholarship status at the time of application, unless they withdraw their former scholarship before the application deadline and will not receive their degree until 31st August 2022, or who have postponed the start date of their scholarship studies and did not withdraw their scholarship before the current application deadline. Those former stipendium honorarium scholarship holders who were awarded scholarships for partial exchange studies and who are now reapplying for partial exchange studies in the same cycles of education, doctoral study, doctoral level. Therefore, those stipendium honorarium scholarship holders can apply for the different cycle of education. Example, former master student scholarship holders can apply for doctoral partial exchange study if they are now a doctoral student in their home countries. The former stipendium honorarium scholarship holders who were awarded the scholarship in the 2020, 2021, or in the 2021 or 2022 application round, but after accepting their scholarship did not travel to Hungary or did not start their study, nor did they notify Temper's Public Foundation of this fact until 31st August. This clause also applies to those former stipendium honorarium scholarship holders who have postponed their scholarship awarded in the 2020-2021 application round, but did not travel to Hungary or did not start their course next year, nor did they notify Temper's Public Foundation of this fact until 31st August. Please note that it is only possible to apply for full degree scholarship studies in the same cycles of education if the former stipendium honorarium scholarship holder was previously awarded scholarship for partial exchange study. Even in this case, the length of the full degree scholarship should be reused by the length of the previous partial exchange studies. Important note for self-financed students already applying studying in Hungary. Those applicants who are registered self-financed or fee-paying students of a Hungarian higher education institution at the time of the application deadline and who are now applying for the same study level are only eligible to apply for the stipendium honorarium program if they are recommended by their Hungarian host universities where they are studying at the at the time of application. Based on the above, self-financed PhD students enrolled in Hungary can apply to continue their study with the scholarship only if they are recommended by their university. Please see further details about the optional application documents in section 3.2.3 of the call for application. Supervisor. Some doctoral schools request students applying for their doctoral programs to have a supervisor at the host institution who, in the case of the successful application process, will undertake the supervising of the students' doctoral education and research activities within the frameworks of the doctoral program chosen by the applicant. In case it is required by the doctoral program you are applying for, a statement of acceptance issued by the supervisor must be attached to the application. Please make sure whether the doctoral program you are applying for requires a statement of acceptance. 2.4 available host institutions and study programs. At doctoral level, 21 Hungarian higher education institutions are engaged in the Stipendium Hungaricum program for the 2020-2021 academic year, with almost 150 study programs taught mainly in English. Further programs taught in Hungarian are also available for applicants with suitable proficiency. The available study programs and host institutions are available in the online application system. As you can see here, apply.stipendiumhungaricum.hu/. Please note that you can only apply for these study programs within the frameworks of the Stipendium Hungaricum Scholarship Program. Applicants are eligible to apply only for those scholarship types and study fields that are determined in the educational cooperation programs in effect between Hungary and the specific sending partner. Please see the full list of available study fields regarding your sending country here. So you can go there and check the list of the available study field here. 2.5 Order of selected study programs. In addition to the first choice of study program, there is an opportunity to apply for an additional second study program. Therefore, each applicant can apply for up to 2 different study programs in order of preference. These 2 study programs can be both at the same host institution and at different host institutions. It is the application's decision. The order of preference is essential. During the application process, the first selection and examination process will be conducted for the study program selected as the first choices of the applicants. The first priorities will be considered first, and then only the remaining 3 places will be filled with those applicants who are not approved for their first choice of programs. In this way, the choices of received scholarship are relatively higher for the study programs selected as first choices because there are more free places at that time. Please note that after submitting the application, the selected programs, including the study language and the study mode, and the order of preference cannot be changed by the applicant. We strongly advise all applicants to carefully check the minimum entry requirements here of the study programs and take time to decide on the order of the 2 program preferences. We also highly encourage the applicants to increase their chances of receiving the scholarship by applying for not only 1 but 2 study programs in total. 2.6 Language of study programs. Applicants are eligible to apply only if they meet the minimum language criteria set by their chosen host institution. Please visit the online applicant system. So you can just click here and then you're going to see the exact language criteria for each study program. Study modes, study program taught in English and other foreign languages. Study programs taught in Hungarian language. Applicants with at least an intermediate B2 level of Hungarian language knowledge. Applicants with basic no Hungarian language knowledge. Minimum level of knowledge. Language preparatory year. Minimum level of knowledge. Language preparatory year, minimum level of knowledge, language preparatory year. So full degree study here, level of English proficiency determined by the host institution, and for this one is none, and a level of Hungarian proficiency determined by the host institution, none if the language certificate is uploaded. Level of English proficiency determined by the host institution, usually basic level, not available for this one. Yeah, for the partial exchange study here. And yes, I mean language preparatory year here is we have to do it, and it is obligatory 1-year Hungarian language preparatory course. Yeah, so it's not available for this one. Note about language choice in the online application system. The study programs are listed as foreign language programs in the online application system by default. However, if you wish to start your study at the full degree program in Hungarian language, you need to answer the "Would you like to perform your studies in Hungarian at the selected full degree program?" question on the application form with "Yes, I would like to perform my studies in Hungarian at the selected full degree program." If you select this, you can only be considered for the full degree selected program in Hungarian language. Therefore, please be cautious when filling out the online application form in case you apply for preparatory course in Hungarian language. Please select the following answer: "No, I would not like to study in Hungarian at my full degree program." 2.6.1 Studies in English or other foreign language. Students shall have a level of proficiency in the language of education as required by the host institution. The applicants need to directly apply for the study programs in the online application system. 2.6.2 Studies in the Hungarian language. Those applicants who wish to perform their studies in Hungarian language need to have sufficient language level. A copy of the proof of Hungarian as a foreign language knowledge has to be uploaded as part of the application in the online system. The level of Hungarian language skills will be tested during institutional entrance examinations. Please note that if you apply only to Hungarian study programs directly, but fail the language test, you cannot be admitted to any places. Those applicants whose language skills are not sufficient to complete their studies in Hungarian shall complete an obligatory 1-year preparatory language course of Hungarian before starting their degree courses. For this, the applicants are usually required to have at least a basic level of English proficiency. In the online application system, the applicants need to apply directly for the preparatory course and not for the degree program they wish to start after the language preparatory year. To see all Hungarian language preparatory courses entrance requirements, please check the online application system here. 3. The application process. 3.1 Application timeline. So January 5th, 2022, submitting the application to TPF and sending partner here. February 28, 2022, first selection point, technical check and nomination process. Until 15 March here, 2022, statement of supervisor if required by the proposed doctoral school. Middle of March and May 2022, second selection point, institutional admission procedure. Until 15 April 2022, submitting medical certificate. End of June 2022, notification about selection results. July 2022, visa application process. Until September 2022, arrival to Hungary. 3.2 Application document to be submitted to Tempus public foundation. Please check here, click here, and you can see to access the checklist for the application document. No hard copies of this document by Tempus Public Foundation at the time of application. The sending partners might require hard copies. Please check their requirement. See section 3.2.1 for application document that need to be uploaded by all applicants. See section 3.2.2 for additional documents that need to be uploaded only by art applicants. See section 3.3 for the list of application documents that may be uploaded after the application deadline to 3.2.1 basic application document. All of the following documents are compulsory and need to be submitted to the online application system by all applicants until 15 January 2022, except for the statement of the supervisor if required by this proposed doctoral school. See section 2.3, which must be submitted until 15 March 2022, and the medical certificate, which must be submitted by the nominated applicants only until 15 April. Please note that only files with a maximum size of 4 MB can be uploaded in the system. Application documents, detailed requirements. So online application, you have the applicants must fill out and save all requested information on the internet application form in English language. A recent photo of the applicants taken not earlier than 2 years before the submission of the application. Those who apply for partial exchange studies must clearly state the length indicated in months and start date September of February of the study they apply for. Motivation letter, minimum 1 page, type in Times New Roman, 12-point font size, letters written in the language of the selected study program or in Hungarian. Proof of language proficiency and their translations in the language of the selected study. Scanned copy of the original proof of language proficiency with a minimum level determined by the host institution and its translation. See section 2.5 for further detail. In case the student has completed his or her previous level of studies in the language of the selected study program, a proof can be uploaded about the fact that the language of education was the same as the language of the study program that the applicant is now applying for. So program in Hungary. Translation only have to be attached if the copy of the original document is not the language of the selected study program or in Hungarian. So school certificate and their translation in the language of the selected study program or in Hungarian. Scanned copy of the original master degree certificate or the equivalent and its translation partial exchange study programs if the partial studies are not part of the students' degree studies in their standing higher education institutions. Scanned copy of the original certificate about student status issued by the current higher education institution where the applicant is registered in. The document must certify that the student status is expected to exist during the partial study as well and its translation. Translations only have to be attached if the copy of the original document is not the language of the selected study program or in English. Research plan. Minimum 2 pages, type in Times New Roman 12-point font size letter written in the language of the selected study program. The work plan must indicate the resources used. The document is checked by the universities for plagiarism. Letter of recommendation. Assign letter of recommendation from the applicant's former or current academic tutor or supervisor who has a scientific degree or has an insight into the professional work of the applicant. The letter of recommendation must be written in the language of the selected study program or in Hungarian. Statement of the supervisor if required by the proposed doctoral school. See section 2.3. A statement by the supervisor at a proposed host institution declaring that the supervisor undertakes to supervise the students' work within the doctoral program if required by the doctoral school. transcript of records and its translations in the language of selected study program or in Hungarian. Copy of the original transcript of record regarding all academic semesters or school years completed during previous studies in the highest level of education that the student have participated in, and its translations. Translations only have to be attached if the copy of the original document is not in the language of the selected study program or in Hungarian. Copy of identification document, provided that the applicant already has a passport. A scanned copy of the passport data page should be uploaded. In case the applicant does not yet have a passport, they should upload the scanned copy of their national ID card. The page has to be uploaded with contain both personal data and photograph of the applicant. Acceptance of statement for application in the online system. All applicants need to accept the statement for application. Please see Annex 2 for example. The statement can only be accepted in the online system. Therefore, scanned and signed copies should not be uploaded. The statement appears in the online application system after registration. All the applicants need to click on accepting it in order to be able to submit the application. Medical certificate. Mandatory only for the applications nominated by the sending partners. Scanned copy of a medical certificate of satisfactory health condition. Please use the following form: tka.hu/docs/PALYAZATOK/mandatory medical certification template. Certificates have to be issued and signed by a physician to declare the medical condition of the applicant according to the diseases listed on the form. Must be submitted until 15 April. Scholarship holders will take part in medical examinations organized by universities upon their arrival. All documents that cannot be obtained or produced in the language of the selected study program or in Hungarian have to be translated, and the translation have to be submitted together with a copy of the original document. Please note that in accordance with the General Data Protection Regulation (GDPR) in European Union law, you need to give your consent regarding data protection and accept your privacy policies in order to be able to submit your application. These consents appear in the system after registration, as well as the privacy policy that is also Annex 3. All applicants of doctoral programs are required to visit here http://doctori.hu before they submit their application. The website provides information about the Hungarian doctoral school, available research fields and research topics, as well as the possible supervisors of doctoral students in English and Hungarian language. Proposed research topic for aspiring doctoral students are available at here www.doktori.hu/inec.phd. Doctoral applicants are also required to contact their chosen host institutions and doctoral schools in advance in order to discuss the available research topic in the institution, as well as the proposal, possible supervisors for their topics. All students applying for the doctoral program must have a supervisor at their selected host university. The list of stipendium Hungarian coordinators at the host institution is available at here. So we can just click here and get to see some information about that. Sending partners and available study programs. The program is based on a bilateral educational cooperation agreement signed between the ministry responsible for education in the sending countries or territories and Hungary or between institutions. Currently, nearly 70 sending partners are engaged in the program on 5 different continents, and the geographical scope of the program is spreading each year. Applicants are eligible to apply for scholarship types and study fields determined in the educational cooperation programs in effect between Hungary and the specific sending partner. So please select the country and partner here. So we are from Cambodian. Then we can see Cambodia, study field supported by the Stipendium Hungarikum program. So we have 1 full degree bachelor study, priority given to the field of agriculture, arts and humanities, engineering, economics and natural science. 2 full degree master study, particularly in the field of agriculture, engineering, economics, art and natural sciences. 3 full degree, 1 tiered master study in any field of interest. 4 full degree doctoral degree studies in any field of interest in any language. 5 bachelor study for training courses in English, including study visits for groups of professionals or students already possessing a degree. So we can find out more information here, and yes, of course, so here available annual study, and we can check here. So we go back to our reading here. These pieces of information need to be considered when preparing the application material, example research plan, and with choosing a doctoral program or research area. 3.2.2 additional documents for art applicants. Besides the documents listed in section 3.2.1, applicants applying for studies in the field of arts need to upload the following documents as well. All of the following documents are required and need to be submitted via the online application system by art applicants until 15 January 2022. Application documents, so detailed requirements required to be uploaded by portfolio, photographs of 3 works of art, sketches indicating the date of creation, applicants of 3 study programs in the field of arts. Please note that only files with a minimum of size of 4 MB can be uploaded in the system. If the size of the portfolio is larger than 4 MB, please upload a document that contains the links where the portfolio files can be downloaded from. 3.2.3 additional document for self-finance applicants who wish to continue their studies with the scholarship. Those applicants who are registered self-finance or fee-paying students of a Hungarian higher education institution at the time of application deadline and who are now reapplying for the same study level are only eligible to apply for the Stipendium Hungarikum program in cases listed in section 2.2 about non-eligibility. Apart from the requirements about the average performance of the applicant, they need to be recommended by their Hungarian host universities where they are studying at the same at the time of application. Therefore, we recommend all of these applicants to contact their universities and discuss whether the university wishes to recommend them for the scholarship. In case you are recommended, please ask for a recommendation letter issued by the Hungarian host institution. This letter will be uploaded in the online application system by the university. 3.3 Missing document. All documents listed in section 3.2 are mandatory application documents. However, certain documents are accepted to be uploaded even after the application deadline, provided that the application could not possibly obtain the document by the deadline of application. In this case, the applicants need to upload a signed declaration stating that they will obtain and upload the missing documents until 1st August 2022, the latest. Please note that there is no form provided by Tempest Public Foundation for this declaration. It can be written by the applicants. No missing document will be accepted if the declaration is not uploaded until 15 January 2022, and or if the missing documents are not uploaded until 1st August 2022, those such applications will be rejected automatically. The following missing documents can be submitted after the application deadline, but no later than 1st August 2022. Which document can be uploaded as missing documents? So who can upload these documents as missing documents? What has to be uploaded until 15 January 2022? What has to be uploaded until 1st August 2022? So master degree, certificate, and translation. Only applicants registered for the last semester of their master program. Declaration signed by the applicants and bachelor degree with translation and master's certificate here. Certificate of language proficiency. Only applicants awaiting their language test results at the time of application. Declaration signed by the applicant. Certificate of language proficiency. Copy of the valid passport. Only applicants awaiting their passport to be issued. A declaration signed by the applicant and a copy of national ID. Copy of passport. 3.4 Submitting the application. 3.4.1 Application to Tempest Public Foundation. All applications shall be submitted through the online application system of Tempest Public Foundation. After registration, the applicants are able to access the application system and upload the required documents. The applications should be submitted. Only safer application will not be considered. Please note that no applications will be accepted without the online submission and after the deadline. No hard copies are required. A guide for the online system will be available to download from www.stipendiumhungaricum.hu website here. So just click here and just wait for that, and you're gonna see something. So you can just click here, yeah, and you can apply for that online. Yeah. So the deadline for submitting the complete application, 15 January 2022, 23, 59 Central European Time. The online application system can be reached here. apply.stipendiumhungaricum.hu. All applicants are highly advised to carefully read our application do's and don'ts document. Please check here to assess, as well as the privacy policy. See Annex 3 that they need to consent to in order to submit the application. It is strongly recommended to register with an email address that works properly and that the applicant reads frequently. In case there is a change in the address, including during the study period in Hungary, the host institution and Tempest Public Foundation should be immediately informed and be provided with a new email address by the applicants or scholarship holder. It is always the responsibility of the applicant and the student to manage his or her own email account and to read the letters regularly. Temperance Public Foundation is not responsible for malfunctioning of the registered email account. Please avoid using, for example, a Hotmail or a Yahoo account because in that case, letters from Temperance Public Foundation usually go to the spam folder. The information provided on the application, including the study programs and their order of preference, cannot be changed after the application is submitted. By submitting the application, the applicant declares that all information provided in the online application system of Temperance Public Foundation, including the content of all uploaded documents, are true and correct to the best of their knowledge and belief. 3.4.2 Application to the sending partners. All applications shall also be submitted to the responsible authority of the sending partners. Each sending partner might have different deadlines and requirements for submitting the application material. Applicants are strongly advised to contact the responsible authority at their sending partners as soon as possible and inquire about the exact procedures. And for contact detail of the responsible authority and sending partner, please visit our website or check here. So we can just check here to see the contact for our sending partner. So sending partners and available study program here. So we're gonna choose the country. You can see, so we are from Cambodia here. So from Cambodia. Okay, so this is the name of responsible authority. Yeah, so I'm going to screen this. So mystery application use and sport, name of the responsible person, Mr. King Sutina, Deputy Director of Cultural Relations and Scholarship Department, email. Yeah, and yeah, telephone address, Panorodam Boulevard, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Thank you. So, the responsible authority of the sending partner will review and pre-select the applications in nomination list, including reserve list will be forwarded to Temperance Public Foundation by sending partner until the end of February 2022. Applications will be considered only if the applicant is nominated. No other applications will be considered. 3.4.3 Flowchart of application process. Please note that the dates are indicative. So November 2021, December 2021, applicants read and understand all details of the call for application 2022-2023 and prepare all application documents. November 2021, December 2021, applicants get in touch with the sending partners about their selection process. Until the deadline given by the sending partner, applicants submit the application to sending partners if applicable. November 2021, January 2022, applicants read the guideline of Temperance Public Foundation to the online application system available on website. Until 15 January 2022, applicants submit the application document to the online service of Temperance Public Foundation and click on Submit button. Second half of January 2022, the technical check of the applications by Temperance Public Foundation. Eligible applications are forwarded to the sending partner. Until the end of February 2022, the sending partner pre-selects the submitted application and sends a nomination and a series list to Temperance Public Foundation. Until 15 March 2022, statement of supervisor if required by the proposed doctoral school. Middle of March 2022, the nominated applications are forwarded to the host institution for the admission process. So until 15 April 2022, submitting the medical certificate. Mid-March end of May 2022, the host institution select the applicants who meet the minimum entry entry requirements and inform them about the details, date, and method of the examination exam start. End of May 2022, host institution forward the result of admission process to Temper Public Foundation. End of May, beginning of June 2022, Temper Public Foundation allocates the admitted applicants based on the application preferences and the entrance exam results, the capacities of the host institutions, and the educational cooperation agreements. Middle and end of June 2022, the Board of Trustees of Temper's Public Foundation makes a decision about the application. From the end of June 2022, the applicants are informed about the final result by Temper's Public Foundation. Until 1st August 2022, successful applicants accept their scholarship in the online system. If relevant, any missing documents are also uploaded. August 2021, prospective students start their visa application procedures and organize their travel to Hungary. 3.5 selection procedure, 3.5.1 first round of selection, technical check, and the nomination of sending partner February 2022. The applicants that are only saved in the online system but not submitted will be automatically rejected. The application successfully submitted in Temper's Public Foundation's online application system are checked first. This is called a technical check, and it is done by Temper's Public Foundation. During this step, we check the basic eligibility criteria, for example, the age, citizenship, the previous scholarship, and check if the applicant has applied for a scholarship type and or study program that is available within the framework of the program and that is available for the applicants of the particular standing country or the territory. Also, we will formally check if the required documents are uploaded in the application system or not, and check if the statement for application is accepted in the system. However, it is the host institution that checks whether the uploaded files and their quality can be accepted and whether these documents meet their entry requirements or not. Applicants will be automatically rejected during the technical check if they do not successfully submit their application in the online system until the 15th January 2022. A Hungarian citizen hold a Hungarian dual citizenship, or they are persons granted a refugee status enjoying temporary protection, admitted for subsidiary protection, or granted humanitarian protection, have a citizenship that is different from a sending country to territory they apply through, have submitted multiple applications with more than 2 study programs, have submitted multiple applications with more than 1 sending partner. Do not accept the statement for application. Please see Annex 2 for template in the online system. Former stipendium Hungaricum scholarship holders or self-financed students at a Hungarian higher education institution in cases described in section 2.2 about non-eligibility were awarded the stipendium Hungaricum scholarship for the 2020-2021 or for the 2021-2022 academic year, but after accepting their scholarship did not travel to Hungary or did not start their study, nor did they notify Temper's Public Foundation of this fact until 31st August, have postponed their scholarship awarded in the 2020-2022 application round, but did not travel to Hungary and did not start their studies next year, nor did they notify Temper's Public Foundation of this fact until 31st August have provided any false information during the application process. The eligible and successful submitted applications are forwarded to the responsible authorities of the sending partner for review and pre-select. The exact method and guidelines of sending partner selection are determined by the sending partners. After the selection decision of the sending partners, a nomination list, including a reserve list, will be issued and forwarded to Tempers Public Foundation by the sending partners until 28 February 2022. Applicants can only apply through sending countries or the territories of their own nationality. Sending partners can only nominate applicants with the same citizenship. Only nominated applicants will be considered for the second round of selection, the institutional evaluation. 3.5.2 second round of selection, the institutional evaluation, March-May 2022. The application materials of the nominated applicants, including a reserve list, are forwarded to the host institution for professional evaluation. The institutions will also run a formal check first to see if all the documents submitted by the applicants meet the requirements of the call for applications and the minimum entry requirements of the selected study programs. Applicants with a valid formally corrected application that meet the minimum entry requirements can proceed to the institutional entrance examinations. Each applicants can participate in up to 2 institutional entrance examinations in accordance with their submitted applications. The exact date and method of entrance examination vary by institution. Each applicant will be individually informed about further detailed example date of examinations directed by their selected host institutions. As applicants can apply for up to 2 study programs, the institutional examinations are conducted in 2 rounds. 1. Applications for the first selected study programs are considered first by the universities. The examination process for the first selected programs can be expected between 18 March and 30 April 2022, however the dates are indicative. 2. Application for the second selected study programs are considered afterwards. The examination process for the second selected programs can be expected between 18 March and 20 May 2022, however the dates are indicative. Depending on the selected host institution's schedule of examinations, it is possible that there will be no entrance examination for the second study program selected by the applicant. In case the applicant is already approved for the scholarship for the first selected study program. The applicants are evaluated on a 100-point scale. The final examination results and the examination points given by the host institution are then forwarded to Tempers Public Foundation. Important note, the minimum score that is required to be achieved is 56 points on a 100-point scale. No applicants shall receive a scholarship offer with an examination result below 56 points. Remember, 3.5.3 allocation of admitted applicants made June 2022. Tempers Public Foundation is responsible for the allocation of the applicants in case of all countries participating in the program. The allocation of the participants and the selection of scholarship holders depend on the allocation principle described in the operational regulations. See Annex 1 of the program. In general, the principles the selection is made by are the following. 1. The content of the relevant bilateral agreements in effect between Hungary and the sending partner. 2. The capacity, minimum and maximum numbers of available places of the university's specific study program. You can check it in the online application system here at apply.stipendium hungaricum.hu. 3. The preference orders of the selected study programs on the application form. Please read section 2.4 carefully. 4. The application result 100 points maximum given by the host institutions and the points based on the ranking orders of sending partners nomination list. Apart from this, in order to support student diversity, the numbers of eligible applicants from the same country may be limited in case of certain study programs due to the limited numbers of places offered in the Stipendium Hungaricum program, example medical programs. Applicants can receive one of the following statuses: approved scholarship holders or conditionally approved scholarship holder in case any missing documents need to be uploaded, or approved on waiting list can only be approved if the scholarship holder withdraw or rejected. The application of the person identified by the competent national security services as a potential risk can be rejected by the Board of Trustees of the Temporary Public Foundation. The applicant will be informed about the application results around the end of June 2022. Please see timeline at section 3.4.3. Please note that applicants can expect only one information email from Temporary Public Foundation about the results. Depending on the allocation result, applicants can expect this letter anytime throughout June and July. Therefore, we would like to ask for your patience. Please note that we are not able to reply to individual requests asking for the result, and all applicants will be informed via the online system. 3.6. Acceptance of the scholarship. Those who do not accept their scholarship until the deadlines below are automatically considered withdrawn with the scholarship. Applicants who are awarded the scholarship shall not receive a scholarship holder status if they withdraw from the scholarship in a written form sent to both Temporary Public Foundation and the host institution, or while the application system, or fail to upload their missing application documents until 1st August 2022, or fail to accept their scholarship until the given deadline, or withdraw their deadline protection GDPR consents, or provided all information during the application process. 3.6.1 Acceptance of scholarship for approved scholarship holders. In order to gain a scholarship holder status, approved applicants must accept their scholarship and consent to the operational regulations of the program. See Annex 1 for operational regulations. In the online application system in 2 weeks maximum after receiving the notification email about the application decision, but no later than 1st August 2022. 3.6.2 Acceptance of scholarship for conditionally approved scholarship holders. If the applicant is conditionally approved because they have any missing document that could be uploaded after the application deadline, all of the missing documents need to be uploaded via this online system immediately after receiving all documents and after receiving the notification about the conditional status, and no later than 1st August 2022. Please see details in section 3.3 about missing documents. The conditionally awarded scholarship holders are only able to accept their scholarship in the online system if all missing documents are uploaded first. After uploading all missing documents, the conditionally approved scholarship holders must accept their scholarship and consent to the operational regulations of the program. See Annex 1 for the operational regulations in the online application system within 2 weeks after uploading the missing document, but no later than 1st August 2022. 4. Studying in Hungary. Any possible changes in the entry and enrollment system due to the COVID-19 pandemic situation will be posted on our website at https://stipendiumhungaricum.hu/. Please consult the website regularly. 4.1 Visa applications. You are requested to start your visa application process immediately after receiving the positive decision about the scholarship. Officially, it may take 30 days until a visa is issued. In order to apply for visa to Hungary, you need to contact the competent consular office. For more information, please contact the websites of the Hungarian Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade through here. Okay, you can just click here and here this one, and the Directorate General for Alien Policing here. Please note that the citizens of some countries do not need a visa to enter Hungary due to the visa waivers agreements. At the time of writing, these countries include Albania, Argentina, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Brazil, Czech, Colombia, Georgia, Israel, Japan, Macedonia, Mexico, Moldova, Montenegro, North Macedonia, Panama, Peru, Republic of Korea, Serbia, Singapore, Ukraine, and Ukraine, as well as the passport of the special administrative territory of Hong Kong and Macau. Please make sure to visit the consular services website for up-to-date information about your country. So just click here. Please note that the scholarship holder status does not automatically guarantee a visa. 4.2 Arrival and Enrollment. We highly recommend all applicants to visit our Study in Hungary website here, www.studyinhungary.hu, for detailed information about life and study in Hungary. As mentioned in session 1.3, please also check the expected living expenses with our cost of living calculator here. Scholarship holders are required to inform the institutional stipendium Hungaricum coordinator of their host institution. Please see contact detail in our website about the expected date of arrivals, 30, but not less than 15 days before arrival. Successful applicants are expected to make their own travel arrangements to Hungary. No financial provision will be provided for travel expenses by the Hungarian side. In accordance with the current legislation, scholarship holders are entitled to be exempt from payment of any fee related to their admission to Hungary. No visa, administrative services, or additional contribution is given to family members or accompanying person. Please note that the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship program does not fully cover all upcoming courses of the scholarship holder. It means that the students need to add their own financial resources in order to cover all living expenses in Hungary. All applicants are highly advised to check the expected living expenses both in Hungary and in the city that they wish to live in before applying. Please do check our cost of living calculator by clicking here. And scholarship holders are expected to obtain their visa, arrive in Hungary, and register at the host institution no later than 30 September 2022. for study programs starting in the autumn semester, or the date set by the host institution. The applicant who is granted the scholarship must enroll to the host institution in the semester which they were granted admission. In principle, it is not possible to postpone the start of the scholarship study to another semester or academic year, except for very special unforeseeable force majeure cases described in the operational regulation with the special approval of Temperance Public Foundation. Therefore, in principle, if the scholarship holder does not enroll until September 2022 or the date set by the host institution, they will be automatically excluded from the scholarship program. Please note that scholarship holders will take part in medical examination recognized by universities upon their arrival. It is free of charge for scholarship holder. 4.3 Rights and Application. 4.3.1 Operational Regulation GDPR and Student Contract. All scholarship holders are bound by the operational regulations of the Stipendium Hongaricum program. Please make sure to read it carefully in Annex 1. The following text contains extracts from the operational regulation. However, all scholarship holders must read the full text of the regulation. Scholarship holders are required to sign a scholarship contract with the host institution, including study-related details and the rights and application of the scholarship holders. See sample and website here. Just want to see here. Just a little bit. Yep. So you can just check here. So we have medical check. You can see the checklist application. Yeah. Yep. And the Stipendium Hongaricum scholarship is a contribution to the living cost of the scholarship holder only. Therefore, within the framework of the program, visa-related assistance or additional allowance and administrative services are not provided for any accompanying people or family members. The legal entity of the scholarship contract is exclusively the scholarship holder and the host institution. The scholarship holders are expected to follow the regulation of the host institution and continue their studies in good faith to the best of their abilities in order to meet the academic requirements of the study program. And those finish the program successfully by accepting the scholarship, the scholarship holders agreed to participate in the alumni system of the program that support the maintenance of the relationships with the scholarship holders and facilitates the flow of information such as the alumni website, alumni events, surveys about the satisfaction of students' career, monitoring, and the evaluation of research activities. Please note that the operational regulation of the Stipendium Hongaricum program can be subject to change, and the scholarship holders are always bound by the prevailing regulations at any given time. Please note that in accordance with the General Data Protection Regulation GDPR in European Union law, all applicants need to give consent regarding data protection and accept the privacy policy C Annex 3 in order to be able to submit an application. These consents appear in the application in the online application system after registration. 4.3.2 Staying in Hungary. Scholarship holders are obliged to live and study in Hungary. Therefore, they are not allowed to live habitually in any other country during the study period. Otherwise, their scholarship holder status will be terminated. 4.3.3 Other scholarships and double financing. As a Stipendium Hongaricum scholarship covers the entire period of the study. The scholarship holders are not entitled to use the financial support for getting enrolled in full-time or partial exchange study programs outside Hungary. Example, Erasmus, ECEE, PUIs, Cambridge, Moody. They can only participate in conferences or research activities that are professionally relevant or for their studies. These activities should not exceed 40 days or in any way prevent the student from habitually living in Hungary. Applicants are also not eligible to receive the Stipendium Hungarikum scholarship in case they have another concurrent scholarship from the Hungarian central budget for studies in Hungary. If the scholarship holder was awarded more than one scholarship, they have to choose one of the scholarships and withdraw from the other ones. However, the host institution are allowed to provide additional financial support for the students on the social, performance related and other basic. In accordance with the regulation of the Government Decree 5051/2007/326, scholarship holders are entitled to be awarded with the National Higher Education Scholarship here. 4.3.4 Termination of scholarship status. The detail and cases when the scholarship status is terminated are listed in the operational regulations of the program. See Section 4 of Annex 1. In accordance with the operational regulations of the program, the scholarship status is terminated if the student status of the scholarship holder is terminated by the host institution. The scholarship holder withdraws from the scholarship in the written form sent to both Temperance Public Foundation and the host institution. After accepting his or her scholarship, the scholarship holder does not travel to Hungary or does not start his or her study if he or she does not notify Temperance Public Foundation of this fact. He or she cannot apply in the next 3 years. The scholarship holder had obtained the degree of the study program supported by the scholarship. The scholarship holder does not comply with the regulation of the program regarding the application of living habitually in Hungary. Application holders does not fulfill their application to participate in medical screenings and the additional application set out in the healthcare protocol, or he is deemed unfit during the applicatory medical examination. The scholarship holder receives Hungarian citizenship, including those with dual citizenships, granted a refugee status, temporary protection, or admitted for subsidiary protection, or granted humanitarian protection. As a result of intentional disciplinary or criminal proceedings against the scholarship holder is expelled, and for this reason, the public foundation asks the host institution to determine the scholarship status. In other cases described in the operational regulations of the program in effect. 5. Contact detail. Please contact our www.stipendiumhungarikum.hu and www.studyinhungary.hu website for more detail about the program in Hungarian higher education. For the frequently asked question, please contact the Study in Hungary Department of Temperance Public Foundation in one of the following ways in case you need any further information. Contact Temperance Public Foundation, websites of the program here, and frequent asked question check here, and Skype, Stipendium Hungarikum, email here, Stipendium Hungarikum at tpf.hu, phone here, Facebook here, and information about Hungary here, cost of living calculator. Contact the Hungarian higher education institution. Contact details of institutional coordinator, click here below study finder. the details of available study program, you can click here and see the study field here. And contact the local authority of the sending partner, contact detail of national coordinators at the sending country or the territory. So this is annexes here, Annex 1, annexes here, Annex 1 operational regulation of stipendium home curriculum program rights and applications scholarship agreement section. Annex 2, statement for application sample. Just click here and then you're gonna see something, and just check this one for a little bit. So it is not downloaded right now, so we can just check it here. Statement for application for bachelor, master, one-tier master, non-degree program or postgraduate specialist training courses here. So we're gonna read this time. So we're gonna move on to the hour here to finish our class here. So statement of the application sample, privacy policy. Please note that the corporate application of stipendium home curriculum program can be subject to change in the future. Therefore, we suggest all applicants to follow our websites and social media accounts. This is the end of the reading, so enjoy your. So please find out more information about that. Thank you so much.